Hello friends, my name is Namasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic that how to implement Agile in your organization. Friend, today's topic is very interesting and very important, especially if you are a person who is studying project management using the Agile Scrum framework, or you are already a person who is a project manager and wants to implement the project using the Agile approach. So this video could be helpful for you. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. First of all, we have to understand that what is basically Agile. Friend, Agile is a methodology which we use to implement the software based projects, and it is a methodology which is based on iteration based or incremental based approach, in which we divide the project into multiple chunks or iteration, and with each iteration the product or project gets matured and we deliver the things to the customer. For example, if there are 40 tasks in the in a project, let's suppose, so we divide the project into multiple chunks or iteration. Each iteration contains the plan, development, testing and deployment until you reach at the end of the iteration you deliver the complete project to the customer. Now the question here that how you can implement the Agile in your organization, how you can convince the management to use Agile for your projects actually. Why? Because see that normally or generally we all are using the traditional project management approach, that is a waterfall approach. So how can you implement, how can you convince the other stakeholders or management or the organization that why they use the Agile approach? What is the procedure or how you can implement it? So to implement the Agile approach, first of all you have to get the stakeholders buy-in. Buy-in means that you have to convince the stakeholders, your management, the other stakeholder or customer side, that Agile is a good approach. Why? What are the benefits of the Agile? And there are advantages if you use the Agile. Why? Because the customers will get the feedback at an earlier stage. You can that there's more collaboration, there's more empowerment. So first of all you have to convince the stakeholder means your management, the organization, customer side, the technical leadership, so all the stakeholders you have to get their buy-in, you have to convince them. Then start with one project. This is very important. See, just take one project, not necessarily a bigger project. You can take only a small project, like for example you are implementing or building a website, so you can take this as one project, or you are making a mobile application, so you can take this project. So start with one project as a success story. Okay, try to make this as a success story, or try to make as an example that you can implement the project using the Agile approach. Then focus on empowering and motivating your team. See, friend, this is very important that the Agile approach is based on the concept that you have to empower your team, you have to motivate your team, because in the Agile approach the team is more powerful. Okay, this is very important concept, because in the Agile, team is collaborating with the project, with the customer side, they are getting their feedback. So the team is more empowered, team is more motivated. Again, why motivated? Because their feedback is very important. Whatever the feedback is given by the team, it is very important, and you have to listen about it, you have to take action accordingly. So empowerment and motivation both are there in the Agile methodology. Choose a framework and stick with it. That means there are many frameworks nowadays available. For example, Scrum, extreme programming, Kanban, adaptive approach, etc. So many frameworks nowadays available. So you have to think about these frameworks properly, thoroughly, and you have to adopt that framework which is suitable for your organization, for your stakeholder, for your team. Whatever the framework is suitable, first of all you have to study each and every framework. Normally Scrum is the most powerful, most popular framework for Agile, and many organizations nowadays moving towards the Scrum framework. However, other frameworks like Kanban and extreme programming, these are also existing, and some few organizations are moving towards them as well. So whatever the framework you have chosen and you decided, you studied that it is better, you have to choose it and then stick with it. That do not change it after a few months, like after 4 months or 5 months you change it. Just focus on it and stick with it, then revise and adjust. Revise and adjustment means that, friend, it is critical to follow a proven agile project management process when you are first implementing the methodology. You shouldn't start experimenting with hybrid frameworks or changing the rules mid sprint while your team is still learning the ropes. So there, remember that again and again changes are not a good idea. You should have to take one approach at once. Then it's critical to follow your proven agile project management process when you are first implementing the methodology. A key part of agile is holding a retrospective to understand what's working and what is not. See, friend, whatever the methodology, whatever the framework you have chosen, you should have to review it. See what are the impacts you are getting, whatever the feedback you are getting, and then accordingly you have to take the adjustment, you have to take the action accordingly. Many times it happens that you have taken some action, you have adopted some framework, but if it's not working, if it is not getting the result, if you are not getting the desired result, so you have to change, you have to take the right action, you have to take the correct action accordingly. So again, remember that retrospective is a very important concept of a Scrum framework, in which we have to see that what things are going wrong and what things are going right, and you have to take the action, you have to take the action accordingly. So take the same approach here as well, that review and adjust the things accordingly. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you.